Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture's My Life. Now, in this episode, I want to go over some of your more common habits in which many of you are partaking in or undergoing that's causing damage to your kidneys. Now, understand something. There's quite a few daily habits that many individuals undergo on a regular basis that's actually damaging their kidneys. And it's good to catch it earlier rather than later and, save yourself a lot of issues later on in life. All right? Because I'm seeing an uptick in cases of chronic kidney disease and more. And a lot has to do with some of the things that we do on a daily basis that we're not paying much attention to. And one thing you must understand: our kidneys and our liver are major detox organs that the body heavily depends on. And it detoxifies the body of so much junk from the things that you eat, you drink, you breathe, what goes on your skin, to name a few. And you see, individuals are put all types of lotions, moisturizers, things that have toxic ingredients in it. Well, your body has to remove these toxins on a regular basis. Even the foods that we eat that have pesticides on it, those pesticides, you think when you wash it in the sink that all of it comes off. There's just absolutely nothing left. No, that's not true. So, we do things on a daily basis not taking or accounting for the fact that, we must maintain balance within life from a health perspective, whether it's mental, emotional, or physical. Yin and yang must remain in balance. And, there's more negative being put into the body than there is good, even when you're trying to eat good. Like water. Water has different metals and chemicals in it. Yeah, water's great for you, but what's in that water has to be removed from the body, and this is, for the most part, done via the kidneys and the liver. But today's discussion is about the kidneys. And some of the things that we do, let's take, for instance, taking too many painkillers. Especially here in America. I see so many people take NSAIDs, which is non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, that are available over the counter. And as soon as they get a headache or a wrist pain, elbow pain, neck pain, back pain, instead of going to see an acupuncturist to have that dealt with, hey, let me just run to the drugstore and just grab some painkillers. And you see, using painkillers for an extended period of time increases your risk of kidney failure. And if you're suffering from some type of pain, just make acupuncture part of your life. It's that simple. Kidneys don't, or the liver doesn't detox acupuncture. Now, if your body is oversaturated with toxins, acupuncture utilizes those two organs, main organs, to remove the toxins that are heavily saturated in certain meridians in the body that's leading or have led to your sickness. Another is eating too much salt. which a lot of the salt that's sold in supermarkets really isn't salt. But you have individuals, let's just say even in the United States of America alone, that consume more than 10 grams of this so-called salt on a daily basis. Whether it's salt or anything else that causes your blood pressure to go up. When your blood pressure increases, it's harming your kidneys. And there are a lot of individuals who already have kidney damage and they don't even realize it. You have to understand, it's important. It's really an imperative that you make. It is imperative that you make acupuncture a part of your life. But another thing is not drinking enough water. Why? Because when you're dehydrated, waste as well as acids tend to build up within your body, and this can clog the kidneys with myoglobins, which is basically muscle proteins. And dehydration can also lead to kidney stones, as well as urinary tract infection. And this causes damage to your kidneys if it's left untreated. So you see, when you drink enough water, it makes it hard for kidney stones to form. Because these stone-forming crystals will not be able to stick together. Okay, so drinking water is super important for your health. Why? Because health is wealth. The wealth isn't in any bank account that you could think of. The wealth is not under your mattress, under the doghouse, or in a shoebox in a closet. The wealth is not in your pocket, your purse, or your wallet. The wealth is in you. That's why it's important you make acupuncture a part of your life. Very important. But also, many individuals are unaware that eating too much sugar can harm your kidneys. It can lead to kidney damage. A diet saturated in sugar contributes to obesity, which is a potent risk factor for kidney disease. Why? Because it increases your risk of developing both hypertension as well as diabetes. I'm hoping you guys are getting why I'm constantly saying make acupuncture a part of your life. But you know what else? Smoking. Now, I travel a lot. Training in Chinese medicine, seeing patients in other countries, on other continents. And you know what I noticed, especially in the Eastern Hemisphere? Smoking. And I thought here in America it was bad, but yeah, smoking. Not only is smoking bad for both your lungs and your heart, because of how it affects the chi of both of those organs, as well as yin and eventually yang, but it negatively affects or impacts your kidneys because it can accelerate the progression of chronic kidney disease. Okay? And it's part why I say, see your physician on an annual basis, because let's say you do a urinalysis and your physician notices that there's protein in your urine. That should set off alarm. Another is drinking too much alcohol. You see, because your kidneys can only process small amounts of alcohol. And if you drink on a daily basis, especially you drink heavy, and it doesn't even have to be a daily basis, it can even be 5 days a week, it can impair the kidney's ability. It can impair or damage kidney qi as well as kidney yang. Its ability to function the way it should. Because excess alcohol consumption tends to cause low concentrations of key electrolytes in your blood. And then it therefore alters your body's acid-base balance and disrupt hormonal control mechanisms that govern kidney functions. And again, it goes back to both the qi aspect of your kidneys, the yin aspect, as well as the yang aspect. Another is not getting enough sleep. And I speak of sleep a lot. You suffer from a sleep disorder of any kind, see an acupuncturist. I'll even use one statistic. Let's say women who tend to sleep less than 5 hours a night have like a 65 to 70% chance or greater risk of rapid kidney decline than those who sleep 7 to 8 hours per night. Because many individuals don't understand that your circadian rhythm regulates your kidney function. So when you don't get enough rest, it affects yin, and yin cannot properly nourish yang. All right? Great analogy. Because your kidneys work, they function differently during the night when you're asleep. Simply because the demands on your body are different during the hours of yin, which is from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So this is something to keep in mind. But you know what? Do me a favor. If you're lifting something heavy right now at the gym or at work or at home, rest it down for a second. And if you're operating a vehicle of some sort, if it has wheels, pull over to the side of the road, propellers, jet engines, wings, landed at the nearest airport. If you're crossing the street, I need you to hurry up and safely get across the street. Because now I need you to close your eyes. And I need you to say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And now open them. Boom! You are now brand new. And brand new you are. Now, another bad habit that can damage your kidneys, and that most are shocked when I tell them this, is sitting too much. Understand this. Exercise tends to improve a number or quite a few metabolic factors, including blood pressure and insulin resistance. It lowers your risk of obesity. And when you lower these factors, you're literally effectively lowering your risk of kidney damage. And you see, sitting for long periods of time tends to increase your risk of kidney disease. And when I've told some of my patients this here at the Acupuncture is My Life clinic in New York City, and they were shocked. Didn't know it. Again, see how awesome it is to make acupuncture part of your life? But another thing is eating processed foods. I'm not even going to say too much, just eating it, period. Loaded with sodium and large amounts of phosphorus. Even though phosphorus is an essential nutrient, too much of it can cause kidney damage. Just stay away from processed foods. schedule an Eastern nutrition consultation session with an acupuncturist. And if you don't have one, just go to acupuncturesmylife.com and schedule a virtual Eastern nutrition consultation session. And we'll gladly sit with you and discuss foods that are best for you and best for your overall health. Because it's important that you make acupuncture a part of your life. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?